Hello and welcome. We have examined the motors in previous lesson. So, what is the motor driver circuit we need for the motors to function? The electronic boards used to move one or multiple motors independently are called motor driver circuits. Motor driver boards have voltage regulators, temperature, and short circuit protection. We can observe the direction of motor rotation through the LEDs on these drivers. This feature is very helpful for monitoring and testing motor functions. Now, let's examine the features of the L298N type dual motor driver board with a regulator, which you can see in the image above. Understanding these characteristics will help us use it more effectively in our projects. The motor driver board we are examining can control two separate motors independently. We can control both DC motors and stepper motors. This motor driver can supply 2 amps of current per channel. It has a built-in regulator. It has high temperature and short circuit protection. It has LEDs indicate the motor's rotation direction on the board. There's a heat sink on the board. Aluminum component serves as a cooling mechanism. The current sense pins are exposed to allow for monitoring the current flowing through each motor. In the practical section of our applications, we will gain a clearer understanding of these concepts related to this motor driver. In this circuit, we can see the motor driver along with 2 connected motors. Here, the important point is that the voltage to the motor driver is supplied from an external source. This prevents our Arduino board from burning out when motors draw excess current. To summarize, motors can draw high current when under stress. This can exceed the current that our Arduino board provides, leading to damage. To prevent this, we must supply power from an external source in projects involving motors. So, using an external power source is crucial for protecting our hardware. This external power source could be a 9-volt battery, a power source, or even a LiPo battery. Now, let's take a look at the L293D model motor driver. You can see the shield-featured version of this motor driver on the left. The shield allows the motor driver to be directly mounted on the Arduino. The pins on the motor shield are designed to align precisely with the necessary locations on the Arduino UNO. As you can see in the image below, the motor shield is mounted directly onto the Arduino UNO board. This prevents the need for external connections and provides a practical solution. It simplifies the setup and makes the project more compact. There is also a mini 4-channel version of the same motor driver. You can choose the shield or external version based on your project needs. Let's examine the features of the L293D motor driver. The board has 2 motor driver integrated circuits, and by attaching the Arduino motor driver shield to the Arduino, we can control 4 DC motors, 2 stepper motors, or 2 servo motors. As you can see, with our motor driver shield, we can use 1 DC motor, 1 servo motor, and 1 stepper motor simultaneously in our project, and we can increase this number if needed. The Arduino motor shield needs to be powered exclusively through an external power source. Here, as you can see, there is power provided through an adapter. Running the motors directly from the Arduino can be risky. Arduino board might get damaged. Let's compare these 2 motor drivers to determine which one is more suitable for our project. L298N can handle up to 2 amps per channel, making it suitable for larger or higher power motors, while L293D can handle up to 600 milliamps per channel continuously, with a peak of 1.2 amps, which is more suitable for smaller, low-power motors. L298N requires external diodes for back electromotive force protection, especially for inductive loads, whereas L293D has built-in flyback diodes, simplifying the design when working with DC motors. L298N comes with an aluminum heatsink, providing better heat dissipation and allowing higher current handling over time, whereas L293D lacks a heatsink, making it more prone to overheating under high loads, though it does have thermal shutdown for safety. L298N is larger due to the heatsink and higher power components, whereas L293D is more compact, making it suitable for projects with space limitations. In this tutorial we examined motor types and driver boards and mentioned the shield versions of motor drivers. In our next lesson, we'll continue with hands-on training on motors. After explaining the practical use of motors, we'll reinforce our knowledge with an advanced project. See you in the next training video.